We're live.
What's up, people?
We're back with another episode for our 30 viewers. What the heck? All right. You want to show them today again?
Yeah, we have got another MRE.
This is a different brand though. This one seemed, we're not going to lie, the creamy spinach was kind of a letdown, so we kind of wanted to try again, and we like the unboxing thing.
The tailored Oriental training meal.
Aura?
That's what we got.
It sounds cool.
That's what we got here.
Honestly, I felt as if the beef jerky was such a letdown last week that we needed a whole process.
Yeah,
Like,
that was honestly really bad.
That really upset me, and I had such high hopes. He's straining, and now you know what feels good. The first time we opened an MRE, we had opened it like 20 times. This is actually our genuine review.
Yeah. Oh, another packaging.
I know our viewers hate that.
I love. No, it's an ASMR. Okay. What do we got here? We got. Oh.
All right, here you want to space it out a little bit,
This is okay. So the main entree is chili and macaroni.
and that's got to be in there.
Yeah, I feel like that's got to be in there. Do they have the same heating up or?
I
They
think
do?
I
They
think
do?
the
They do?
heat. Yeah, they're right there.
Okay, so that's for that.
All right.
That's the main entree. Let's get into some
Let's
appetizers.
see if there's any crackers for you.
We've got baked snack crackers and cheddar cheese. I just want crackers, man.
Wait.
Just straight up crackers.
You had peanut butter with your crackers last time. Now you can have cheese.
Yeah, that might be good.
What else we got?
Oatmeal cookie.
Oh, we got an oatmeal
Yeah,
cookie.
This must have been like a Friday. Like they get desserts on Friday or
Oh
something.
boy.
And then just straight up cranberries. We had a cranberry bar, and now we just got straight up
I
cranberries.
freaking love cranberries.
Yes.
Yes.
And then here's this orange flavored. I think it's for your water or something.
Oh my.
So.
Bro, this is it's cranberries, right?
Yeah.
Tell me why cranberries have sugar in them.
Those don't.
This has 37 grams of sugar, 35 added grams of sugar, brother.
I think that's gonna be. Well, it's probably super dry. I think it might need it. I don't know.
Good golly.
I'll let you try that. Here's your spoon, my king.
Okay.
Oh, Wait, did we have spoons last time? I don't think we did.
No.
I don't
No,
think
we
did.
had
No,
that. We
to
had
get in the
that
middle.
seasoning
Yeah.
thing. All right, I guess we'll just start with a
Here,
little
let me
appetizer.
do this while you're doing that. Let me put this in there and heat it up.
Oh no! What have I done?
It's funny actually. I know like how to do this now.
What have I done? Bro, the packaging. Oh, I should pull it that way. All right. Oh yeah, these are just like I've actually had this exact thing before. Yeah,
I still don't know how these work.
it's
but-
just like candied cranberries.
No, I'm saying like the heating
Look at
process
this.
here. Oh, that looks. Is that good?
I mean, yeah, it's just dried cranberries with
Alright,
sugar.
look at
in it.
that. I know what I'm doing now. Boom. All right.
Can I just say so? Okay, wait. I just noticed something.
What?
There's a cranberry bar last time,
Yeah.
and now we got cranberry. What's up with the cranberries?
Yeah. Maybe
try
it's
one? They're
it's just like the secret
They're
that
pretty
no
good.
one knows about. We've had burps. I don't think we've had a fart yet, but it honestly it looks like if you weren't like paying attention, it looks like bacon bits.
It does. It tastes good though. I love cranberries. To be fair.
Those do taste good.
Oh yeah. What is this? We have sugar.
Not bad. Not bad.
Actually, you know what we should do? When we finally get the meal, let's actually add some like spices and stuff, or we have like pepper and stuff.
What is it? Is that chili?
So
it's just macaroni and
well, I mean like coffee creamer.
it's just chili and macaroni.
No, I mean like there's salt and pepper here we can add.
Oh, okay.
Make it a little better.
Yeah. All right.
What we
Before we
getting?
get to something else,
Yes, sir.
Super Bowl, crazy. Did you watch it? I'm assuming you watched it. I was down there. I was glued in though.
Was actually taking a lockdown browser test that stressed me out all week, but I did eventually. I think once I got done, I snuck a peek at the
Yeah.
score, and it was like a blowout, which I assume absolutely no one was.
No.
expecting.
America wanted the Eagles to win because they don't want Mahomes to win again, and then no one likes Taylor Swift and Kelsey, whatever. And it was just crazy. I'm sorry about the player bet that I thought was gonna happen, and so did the world. It didn't happen, but
I know people say that the refs are like corrupt in football, but I'm not gonna lie, like they're just not compared to other sports. I feel like they're a lot more even.
yeah,
They make bad calls, sure,
oh yeah,
but I don't think there's actively anything weird behind the scenes with football.
no, I know people like I know like 2 or 3 years ago it was a big thing. Oh, it's not as much anymore, but it was like, oh, that's what's the script? Like these players are likely like actors during this
Yeah.
game. So it was funny how like people think that, but I think it was officiated well. I don't think no, not. I mean, it was obviously a blowout, so I'm a
Yeah.
ref's not going to change the game, but
Yeah.
it was crazy. I'm glad the Eagles won, so it made me
I mean, I
happy. And I
assume,
won money. Even though I didn't win that one player bet, I won money, so
you know,
that's always good.
I also have a betting story, kind of a letdown.
Oh, is this from UFC?
Yeah. And then
Saturday?
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah. Yeah.
thought I won $100, but I actually won other people money, and my bet was wrong.
Oh,
I
I know you like two people hedged your bet.
yeah, and I won a brother $90 because I gave him the thing that I thought I put down, but I misclicked and stupidly picked I picked Strickland to win on all three. I had three
Yeah,
entire parlays.
Sterling winning every one of them.
Yeah, which I never bet like that because why would
Gotcha.
you do that?
That fight was just.
And all of them hit except for that. And I meant to put one Dreykus, one Sean, one decision. That way I was gonna make $100.
What is up with that division recently?
Middleweight,
Yeah, I mean,
it's pretty active right now.
Drakus came out of nowhere, and then Izzy and Sean just. I mean, they've really. I mean, I would not say Sean's fallen off.
He's
I think Izzy's definitely fallen off, but Sean is just like.
The problem is it's not even that he's fallen off. It's just Dreykus is so much better than people think.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
that's what it really boils down to.
yeah, and I
People gotta
remember,
give respect to the fighter.
yeah, I remember watching Izzy like in high school, and he was like insane, and now you're just like he's so like timid, and he just looks a lot different than what he was a couple years ago. But,
Izzy was what Anderson Silva was to old UFC fans, and it's sad, but times do change.
yeah, it is sad.
Father Time always wins.
Yeah. All right. Oatmeal cookie.
What's the yeah okay. Okay. Well,
You want to do that one first? Or you want to do
let's
the,
try.
the
Let's do
crackers
let's do a little
first?
cracker.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, there's some. I wish I kind of had water in here for this, but there's freeze dried coffee brew, which it's 100% pure coffee. It's actually cool. It's pretty cool though. I'm
I'm so scared I'm gonna get this all over me.
just gonna make this coffee one other time outside.
Dude, I feel like
and-
I'm gonna get this all over me.
You want me to do it?
Oh, it's like crunchy. Yeah, you get it.
I ripped it.
It's, if I can get all over me. Is there like a place you can rip it at?
No.
Oh. Okay. You're supposed to rip it. Sorry.
Oh, bruh. It's Cheez-Its. Let me see.
To be honest, I'm not a big Cheez-It guy, so I'm good.
I
But
freaking love Cheez-Its.
you could have them.
What?
So Lily, it's just Cheez-Its. Yeah.
You wanna try one? Not bad.
All right.
Pretty
this is
valid.
this is what I'm excited for. My mom makes good oatmeal cookies. I want a good oatmeal cookie here. So.
They're decent Cheez-Its. They're literally original Cheez-Its. I mean,
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't give you just a bag of cheeses.
not bad though.
Oh,
You know what it looks
this doesn't
like?
look half bad either.
You know, I've noticed that they really do have like some strong keep scent, like the scent things.
I'm sniffling like crazy if you can't hear it, but I can easily smell this oatmeal cookie.
Hold it up, show the.
Meow.
Looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
You want to break it in half?
Yeah. Oh, it's
Oh,
a rock.
Yeah.
It's my.
That's a-
Yeah, we'll be all right.
I mean, okay, I don't really. The only cookie I've ever dipped in milk was Oreos. I feel like this would have to be dipped in milk.
Yeah. Well, you think they got milk just laying out there in the field?
Well, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they had something like dehydrated milk or something.
Yeah.
But you want to go in?
3, 2, 1.
Bro, I know exactly what this tastes like. Teddy Grahams, just mushed up.
I was thinking the same thing.
Bro.
Gosh, I'm sniffling like crazy. Yeah.
I actually really like that.
Need a vacuum in here after this, but
Yeah. I
yeah,
like
those
that.
aren't bad.
No, it tastes just like
Teddy Grahams.
a Teddy Graham.
Yeah. I used to eat up Teddy Grahams.
I did too. We used to get them in elementary school. Which is nice.
Yeah. Hey, okay. I wouldn't put this up with. Well, actually, we're not done. Hold up.
It really just depends
It
on
takes a
that.
while. That does take a while.
The creamy spinach Alfredo was cool, but like, I'm not the big. I just don't. I don't care for all the pasta stuff.
Well,
I would prefer. Actually, no. I don't know if I'd prefer a stew.
wait. Oh no, it's cranberries, and then what is this?
What
Oh,
is
that's
that?
just orange, like for your drink.
Oh, it's like flavor.
Yeah, flavored stuff.
Eh.
Not bad.
Not bad. I would right now. Would you say it was better than the last one? Actually, I don't know.
I don't know.
They had good pretzels on the last one. This cookie's the coolest thing so far. Trying to be my last little bite. It's pretty good, but not bad. Not bad. I think at this point we might as well try to go down the wave of just getting as many cool MREs as we can, but gotta try to space it out. I have an intriguing question for you.
Hit me.
All right. Out of, you can choose out of the Marvel verse, the DC universe. Your personality, who you are, not what you'd want to be. I want you to list who you think you would be as, like what superhero you would be, and I'll give you who I think you could be.
Just personality wise.
Yeah. Overall, what would match you?
Okay. Well, I don't think I have as much info as you do on this topic, but gosh, I'm trying to think of like the goofy guys. I feel like that would suit me well.
Yeah, but I bet you could be serious.
Oh yeah, I definitely could.
You lock in.
Are you talking about like Disney, like Marvel, like Chris Hemsworth being
be
Thor,
that.
like that kind of stuff?
You want.
I'd say Thor's up there.
Oh.
He's definitely a funny guy. I just feel like that would, personality wise, I feel like that I'd kind of be like that. I'm trying to just think of funny guys because that's all I can really think about. I feel like I'm a caring guy. I feel like Captain America's a caring guy.
Captain America's what I was thinking for you.
Yeah, I feel like he's a really caring guy and cares a lot about people and just really like heartfelt. And I feel like I don't want to be so sweet, but yeah.
I feel like with you stick to a certain morale and moral code.
He's like
you don't,
super.
But you don't change up anything. Like you just kind of, it's all very concise. It's the same side. I would say Captain America. You're a leader.
You know what? Captain America.
That's you.
All right. What about you? You can name someone, and I'll probably say yeah.
Spider-Man too much? Is that Glaze?
It's not Glaze on who?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
No, it's Glaze Spider-Man, bro. You'd be lucky to be like you.
That's a taste bud right there. No, I maybe Spider-Man. If not, I could see myself being like weirdly Deadpool. Just someone that's so goofy. Someone that's just ridiculous.
So why would you be Spider-Man then?
I feel like due to the fact, actually probably not because I'm younger enough to probably fit. Like if it was between like, or the Flash, but I don't think I'd be the Flash because he's like, they're all ridiculously smart. And I know I'm not their level, but like the way they interact outside when they're fighting, I feel like is how I would be.
Deadpool, dude. That movie was pretty good. I will admit, but
The newest one or just Deadpool?
the newest one.
It was
Wolverine.
Good. It was good.
I will say though, have you heard about the Ryan Reynolds and his wife? All that nonsense going on right now.
No.
Really?
We had some drama.
Okay, so
A white.
I don't even talk. I don't think we talked about this, have we?
No, I haven't heard this.
So, Ryan Reynolds' wife made a movie.
Also, you need water in that. That's how it heats up.
Oh yeah.
I
I forgot about that. You got some Wawa in there?
Yeah, we're gonna have to. Oh. We're gonna have to aim it up, like hold.
Sure, I'll hold it open. Or you can do like that. Oh.
Well, we're gonna have to lean it up against somewhere. What do I? Do not overfill. Yeah. Okay. So we can't overfill past the lines. Oh, okay. Here's what we gotta do. Watch. Sorry to cut you off. We have to I think you open this.
I thought you just left it in there.
Well, you do. No, you do leave it on there. But you see how this shows open, you slipping it in. Maybe not. I'm just gonna do this.
Well, let me see real quick.
Yeah, look at. Yeah, that's the heater, of course. I guess, but if you look at the instructions, you see where right here, you see where it looks like it's sliding on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. I guess you just can't. I guess you just have to put it right on.
Bag pouch heater. I don't think so. I think you just throw it in.
All right, I'll just throw a little water in there.
Okay. Anyway. She made a movie recently. I think it was this summer it came out. Or Christmas.
Oh, I think I do.
forget.
I think I might know what you're talking about here. Weirdly enough, and I never see this type of stuff.
But I got it this way so we can get it out easier. Anyway, so I had this movie, whatever. It was a good movie. I watched it with Megan. It was a good movie, whatever. Yada yada yada. And then a bunch of all this stuff comes out where apparently her co-star Justin Baldoni. That's how you say it?
No idea.
No, it is. That's how you say it. He's like Justin Baldoni. Apparently, she accused him of sexual misconduct and the workplace, whatever, all that jazz. And so she sued him for
Yo.
I'm screwing this up as I'm talking. Anyway, she sued him for $40 million. Just pocket change, really, I guess. I mean, anyway, he's what? He's honest as you would be. What the
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? That's not right at all. And
Brother, just
there we go.
Holy crap.
Okay, I can get water. Anyway, so he leaks all of these emails and texts and everything that was involved, and this dates back to 2019, when they were thinking about making the movie.
Really?
Not even it wasn't doing the movie. It was just all this stuff about sexual misconduct, and then he accused Blake of and Blake's also a girl. That's Brian Reynolds' wife. He was accusing Blake of the movie, she was making the movie for the wrong purpose, because it's about
what's this movie?
So it's about this girl meets a guy, whatever.
Wow.
And he in the movie is abuser, all this stuff.
The guy's abusive.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Blake Lively, he accused Blake Lively of kind of making the movie for the wrong purpose. He wanted to support women and their awareness of abuse and all that stuff from men, but he accused her of it was her clothing, it was almost like a fashion show, the movie was for her clothing line or whatever. I think I'm right saying that. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if that was the reason why she kind of did the sexual misconduct stuff or what, but yeah, she sued him, and then he released all of this info and leaks and messages and emails and and literally everything that probably went on between them. It's probably out there, messaging wise, and now everyone's on his side, and everyone.
So
I would say everyone. I feel the majority is on his side, and the majority does not like Blake anymore.
So it wasn't a cheating scandal?
No, it wasn't a cheating scandal. It was just you thought it was something different, didn't you?
I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea what this was.
Yeah. So that's a big thing right now.
That's interesting. That just leads you to not wanting to trust Hollywood more.
And I'm pretty sure you remember the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Justin's or lawyer or attorney, whatever, is the guy that Johnny Depp is the girl that Johnny Depp had.
Amber Heard.
Yeah, that was just such a
whatever. I mean,
crap shooting too. That was so stupid. I just don't understand how they blow this all out of proportion. Yeah, that stuff is real, but Hollywood makes it it's the end of the world.
I mean, the thing is all these people getting sued for stuff, they will never be bankrupt. It don't matter. They'll never be bankrupt. They can always find a way to somewhat thrive off whatever money they have. So suing for all these people is just, as long as you just hire a good lawyer and honestly can fabricate enough to convince yourself, you are going to be perfectly fine. You might lose, but
Yeah,
Who cares?
I think it's crazy.
That
How?
you are more at risk to just lose your publicity than your money at that point.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's a big thing. He doesn't. I mean, he's been in movies, but like this was like his first like big role. Like, of course, Blake Lively. You know, Gossip Girl. Like, she was in that. You've heard of Gossip Girl?
I have.
Yeah, but like she was in that as a young. So, I mean, she's been like big for a while.
Yeah, I know. I actually the first movie I ever saw her in was Green Lantern, where that's actually where
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds and them started.
She's always in his movies now. But I just think the cancel culture stuff is just so stupid.
Cancel culture, I know is the first time I saw it getting bad was when it hit YouTube.
Yeah,
Everything demonetized. YouTubers like losing so much of their money because their content was explicit and
yeah. The first one I remember is James Charles actually.
oh
I think it was like middle school, like early high
oh
school.
wow.
But yeah, like yeah, he probably deserved that. But like the first of like people coming out and like saying something about someone, that's the first one I remember.
I wonder what he's doing right now.
It's okay, I don't want to know. He he can keep doing what he wants to do. Don't tell me about it, bro.
Good on you, man. Good on you, I guess. Whatever. You know what? How about a segue? How about a segue? I have a great segue.
Yeah.
All right. So if the Taste Buds, the loyal members, remember the Taste Budians, if they are loyal members, they would remember. I think it was the very first episode. I asked you a simple question of if every animal fought on the planet.
Oh yeah.
Last one
yeah,
standing.
yeah.
I can't remember what you said, but I feel like it's a definitive answer.
I know. I think you asked me if two animals fought against each other, which one would win?
I mean, like I said, if every animal,
And then
one animal,
you went through like I think maybe like a gauntlet of like, okay, would it be this? Oh, yeah.
it's one animal versus one animal, one animal. It's not a pack. It's not none of that.
1v1. 1v1 me, bro.
There's a deadly scary amount of people that think it would be the polar bear, and that is so dumb.
Okay, that's it. I mean, I haven't really thought about this. So what's your opinion about it?
Well, what does your mind want to instantly say immediately? Because it's always been the same for me, no matter what.
I don't know, but I would say polar bear. Honestly, I would not say polar bear.
Bro, I think a hippo beats a polar bear.
Yeah, like a hippo probably would. I'm trying to think of heavy animals.
The clear animal is an elephant.
Elephant, yeah, that's heavy animals. Yeah,
no
elephant.
doubt. I would literally say elephant then rhino. Like, because
I don't know. I feel like a rhino would definitely give a lot.
I've seen videos of elephants wrecking rhinos. I'm talking like bad.
I was about to say, 'cause if there was like a little gambling spread there, if it was a plus 250 for a rhino to beat an elephant, I might be hammering the rhino there.
I would bet. I don't care if it was a minus 3,000. I'm choosing the elephant. That is my ride or die animal.
Yeah, you think so?
100%.
Let's think of more now, because I want to beat your elephant.
There's nothing. I guess the only thing, a human, I guess.
What about a woolly mammoth?
I mean, isn't that like the same?
It's extinct, but like.
But aren't they almost like the same thing?
I think they're pretty similar. I know they have tusks, so I mean that's different from an elephant.
That's where it gets interesting because
some elephants do, but anyway.
Because
does your elephant have tusk?
Oh yeah,
okay,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean like modern day animals, because if we're gonna go there, then I would just say
a T-Rex.
Yeah, I would say a T-Rex.
No, I don't even. Okay.
I don't even know if a T-Rex.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it would be the one either.
I think it would.
A Stegosaurus. Like I don't know my dinos.
I don't know them either, but I think the one with like a turtle shell with the back leg looks like a club with spikes out of it.
I think it is a Stegosaurus.
I think that one would probably.
Gosh, I know what you're talking about. It looks just like it, but it's
not.
Well,
because it can tuck up, and it can also just smack you in the face with that. I think
tail. Overall, though, probably Perry the Platypus would probably beat everyone. Where did that come from? What?
Yeah, where did that come from?
I don't know.
Silly goose.
Yeah, what was your favorite Disney Channel show? like
I was
back
talking
then,
about this the other day, and
like back then, like early hundreds. What's one that is slept on and forgot about? 'Cause I have an answer like so quick.
You're gonna have to do it because I did not enjoy Disney Channel.
Were you a Nintendo kid?
I was the Teen Nick guy. I
Yeah.
was the Victorious, the Drake and Josh, the
Well, I still
iCarly.
watch those, but like you know me, I'm going
never.
to Disney twice a year. I gotta watch Disney stuff.
I watched Good Luck Charlie for a little bit. Is Jesse Disney Plus or Disney XD?
Yeah.
I watched
I
a
think it's
little
just
bit.
Disney, not Disney XD.
I never watched Wizards of Waverly Place. I never.
Mine underrated. Kick Batowski. I feel like you've seen that. It's the little
I've
it's the
heard
little
of
guy
it.
with the white jacket on, and he has like the red stripe and the helmet. You know what I'm talking about.
I've heard of it, but I never
Yeah.
really watched
That
it.
was my underrated, and that was my underrated TV show as a kid.
Did you ever watch Zeke and Luther?
Yeah,
Oh, was that Disney XD?
yeah.
That was peak when I did
I remember
watch
Zeke
it.
and Luther.
That
Oh,
was
dude.
peak. I did like.
I don't know
did
why I
like-
was on TikTok recently, and like all these like came up, and I was like, dang.
So, go with your top 3 kid shows that you watched then.
Like the ones I watch most often.
Yeah,
Okay.
or just your favorite.
Okay. No order.
No order.
Drake and Josh, which is a Nick show.
That's in mine.
Me and Nick would watch that literally every night. Like we used to have be in the same room. We had 2 twin beds on each side and a TV in the middle. We would just watch Drake and Josh. But
That was a Drake.
and
That's Drake and
Josh.
Josh activity right there.
how little are we getting? Because there was a show when I was like 3 years old that we.
I
It
mean,
actually paused my For You page today.
I would.
You ever heard of Doodlebots?
We're not talking about no Yo Gabba Gabba dog. That's preschool ass show.
Doodlebots. Oh please. Okay. I would say Phineas and Ferb easily.
Oh really?
Oh, dude, that might
I did watch it a lot.
be the one, like number one. Trying to think of more though. Okay, that Drake and Josh. Another underrated show, Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yeah, I never watched it. I just said I never watched it. It was not my thing, bro. I'm telling you, my 3 shows were Drake and Josh, iCarly, and
Victorious.
I mean, probably SpongeBob. Victorious was cool, but like,
I like Victorious.
I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, okay, this is gonna sound really weird.
Here we go.
You know the director Dan Snyder, right?
Oh gosh,
Like,
that whole TV show. Yeah.
As a kid, there was a lot of the actors kissing in the show, and as a kid, I thought it was weird. I did think, and as I've gotten older, I realized it was weirder because why are we in a kids show watching kids make out?
And also it's fun. Like when you're like a small kid and you watch those kids, you're like, oh, they're so old. But now when you watch it now, they're like oh, those kids are like high school, middle school. Like those kids are extremely young, and they just kissing like they're.
I don't like. Okay, I'm as much as he was a weirdo. Man, he could make a good.
Let him cook. He
could make a good show, but golly, he was a weirdo. And now that
have you watched the documentary?
Not the fully, but I know a little bit.
It is, especially with which one was the shorter one? Which one was the smaller one? Is Drake and Josh?
Josh,
he's like the smaller one.
Smaller? Like
it's Drake. It's Drake. Sorry.
It's between Drake and Josh.
Yeah,
right?
Drake and Josh.
Yeah.
The smaller one's Drake.
I heard he went through some.
No, he like, oh, it was bad. But the thing is, though, they try to interview like a bunch of people, and like he's the only one that did it. So it makes me like skeptical that more people had it worse than him. But his story is awful.
Something about it, like a director's house.
It was, a director's house. So he was not in like I think they filmed in L.A. probably.
Shocker.
I guess around LA, but he wasn't from LA. He was like around the area, like maybe 2 hours away. So
just would stay at the house.
He would
right?
stay at the house.
Oh,
and he would wake up to like the guy like being on top of him, and so messed up. And it's even worse because like you look at him, like of course now he's older, but like 20 years ago, kid's probably a teen. He's a teen. He's probably not even old. He's probably like
we were
preteen, like 14. Yeah. 13. I mean,
even then, it's still traumatic. Even if you're as an adult, I would just kill him. But
he would just get soloed real quick. But it's awful. And I remember watching it with Megan, and I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. Like, it's disgusting.
The one thing that does suck though, and I hate to out Drake Bell like this, and everyone really does forget. 5 years ago or more, before this whole documentation came out, he had been caught talking with minors,
Yeah.
and no one.
That's why he wasn't on the
It got
documentary, I guess.
it got covered up
Really
incredibly
well.
very well, and I
And that's the
remember.
same thing with just having like people like you talking about. You get the best lawyer, you get the best attorney. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna cover it up. Like
Yes.
you're gonna be totally good.
No one would know that.
And
Which
there's definitely so much more stuff in LA that happens like that we just don't know about.
well, that's what's so scary is that he did that.
Bohemian Grove.
He did that, and that's awful. And what happened to him was awful, but it kind of cleared him to give him a bit of a sob story and a pity story when he was talking to minors.
Yeah. Which I mean,
it sucks.
there's no excuse. There's no excuse.
There's no
what you're trying to
excuse.
say.
Unfortunately, and yeah, you could maybe it's because of the situation he went through. Maybe it traumatized him and did something and made him.
Yeah,
become,
maybe it probably he was getting the same thing when he was a minor.
just no one ever remembers the fact that he actually did, and I'm now he's gonna come for me.
Yeah, you're cooked. No, you're cooked. But like that whole thing was just disgusting. And I remember I was talking about Bohemian Grove.
I'm down to get into this.
I think that was episode 3 or 4 with.
I will.
That wasn't with Pete. One before Pete.
I have more lore for you.
But like, like that like whole like conspiracy with like famous people and like what they've done and how it gets covered up just freaks me out sometimes.
Okay, I'm gonna
Hit me. Let's go. I want to get into this.
We're gonna go there.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to stay with me on this though. Okay. Bohemian Grove again. Do you remember much of what I told you about it? Give me what your basic.
I remember from the movie.
Okay.
Kind of like how they like not sacrifice themselves, but like we kind of they don't kill themselves, but like they like have to do like this stuff to like achieve like popularity and all that.
On my personal opinion, if you want to really, what lines up with what I believe the most happens with Sketchy Hollywood, I've said it before, The Devil All the Time, watch it, the ending of it, is almost exactly what I think happens. So, Bohemian Grove, it's a place where really rich generals, politicians, it could be artists or
there have
whatever.
been pictures of like presidents there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it's men only. It's like a fraternity, honestly.
What?
But this
We don't do this, by the way.
This
Sorry.
is new information that I've actually just stumbled upon, and I didn't know it until
Breaking.
recently. And people know this, but not everyone does. So they'll meet up, and Alex. Do you know who Alex Jones is? He's a conspiracy theorist guy who went around. He's got a lot of truth to him, but he's also been debunked on a lot of stuff. But he was the first person to ever expose Bohemian Grove through videos, and if you could look it up on YouTube, they're in
forest,
like druid outfits, and they burn an effigy. So they make they create a human shaped thing to burn while in front of this owl.
Yeah, I've seen the owl.
I'm gonna sound really crazy.
I feel like I've seen that video, honestly.
I'm gonna sound really crazy here, but I really feel like it's the truth, and I feel like there's got to be some connection here. There's always been this speculation that when you sell your soul or you do any of this, they have to have something on you. They have to have could be you involving in intercourse with,
like Drake with the minors.
It could be
There's
you.
there's something on you.
It could
Got
be
some dirt on you.
Giant orgies. It could be something. Seriously. But I think the worst one and the scariest one is stuff involved with children. And this is where it gets crazy. The owl that they worshipped is called Moloch, and in the Bible is the symbolism of sacrificing of children. Let that sink in for a minute.
See the door?
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
Is that not incredibly weird though? You can look up. It's Moloch, Molo, like CH. You look it up. That's the exact thing they worship, and it's in Hebrew. It means something bad in the Bible, but in I think the regular Bible, it is the meaning of child sacrifice.
And I just hate hearing that, like the Bible stuff going into that.
Correct.
Because like it just, of course,
it is.
Of course,
Moloch.
you're a Christian, but like that's like sounds like so messed up that they're getting like that roots from the Bible.
I'm religious, and I think the number one elite of the entire world and universe is Satan. I think
Oh yeah.
I think it's Satan, no doubt, and I
Yeah.
think that these elite people are victim to his dirty work, and I think that's where the whole selling your soul comes in, and they put something on you. Whether that's why you might have heard like children, adrenochrome, all you never heard of that. I'm not saying that the government's definitely not behind, like, and I could be wrong. I'm not even gonna say government elites. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
government and elites. Elites are something that you go behind the
Yeah.
door, you're not gonna see them.
Yeah, the government. I'd say the government is fishy, but
It
it's
is
not
fishy.
like it's not anything like this at all, though.
No.
Yeah.
No, and oh man, I just feel as if there's corruption involving trafficking of children that are used on certain rituals at Bohemian Grove or behind closed doors like that when
Yeah.
selling your soul. I just think there's too much symbolism, like Moloch. This like they worship a symbol in the Bible of children sacrifice. Why out of all things would you choose that? Why?
Yeah.
Doesn't that seem a little weird?
Something's not math in here.
In the movie that I referred to, it's about a talk show host. I've talked about this before, but I gotta talk about it again.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, but it's great until I figured out what it's all about.
Oh.
There is a lot of symbolism through the movie talking about brainwashing, just hints of meeting at the Grove, selling your soul. At the very end, it's discovered that this talk show host who fell off, lost his wife, and it reveals that he had signed a contract, and in return, his wife was killed. And after this, he met in the Grove. It literally shows him meeting in the Grove, the owl coming up to him. It shows children sacrifice in the movie through Satan worshippers.
Because that one girl that was
correct.
Yeah, like technically, like
Yes.
she thought they were linked to whatever
Correct.
the guy was,
Through
and
like
she died at the end.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't think like people can like float like that, but that was Satan worshiping like that, and I do believe that's a thing. Oh, it is a thing.
It definitely is a thing. I know a bunch of random celebrities that had like the upside down cross. Like that's that's Satan.
It's blasphemy of the Lord. I mean,
yeah.
that's what it is, but it shows the literal representation and physical showing of selling your soul. And I just feel like whether that movie was made to reveal something or if that movie was just made to just kind of throw it in your face, or just for the skeptics out there, I just didn't sit right with me because it's what I think happens.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done as much research as you have. I know you recommended that movie to me, and I watched it, and it is a hard watch at the end because it seems very like
it's so out of the blue.
Not like I'm not saying it seems possible, but it seems like that could be a realistic thing. Like it's not like that's so far fetched.
I 100% believe that there is. I 100% believe that there's something that they put on you or some type of blackmail to keep you involved without sharing certain things.
Yeah, and that's as the person through that, that's gotta like even if that is not a thing, if that is a thing, that's gotta suck to live with. Like, yeah, you do make that agreement, but having that person behind your back, like always watching you, seems so like why would you even do that?
My number one thing is I see it mostly is through very popular musicians that quite literally like musicians, if you really pay close attention, the stuff they do, it's very satanic and it's just weird. And I wonder, some like Kanye West, he released like a Christian album, and then he doesn't believe anymore. But then if you just look at just some of the things that are done for Hollywood, just seem just weird to me. If you just go to an Uzi concert and you were to see, and I love listen to Uzi, but golly, there's so much Satanism in his music.
I remember one time he was like predicting his death because he would die for some savior, and it wasn't Christian. It was like some random thing. It's just like
there's a song called "Endless Fashion" with Nicki Minaj.
I just think Hollywood's just so corrupt. Anyway,
it is, and his song "Endless Fashion" with Nicki Minaj on Pink Tape. Literally, he just says, "I sold my soul for," and then just names like brands and stuff, just like which means he like for money, and it's just like, bro, like you're
hitting at something right there.
Well, that's what they all do, and Uzi has a song called 222 plus 444. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
That's so weird to me. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
You could literally. It's like you're trying to gain an audience off that when you're way more likely to gain an audience off the complete opposite end of the
Man,
spectrum. And I
none of
hate
that
it,
none of that happens up over here in the East. It's all those West people smoking the weed.
Bruh.
No, but it definitely is fishy to me too.
I
Like,
don't like it, man.
and
It's
like I am interested by it, but like there's sometimes I'm researching, I'm like, I just want to stop looking. Like I hope there's not more than this.
there's the issue of people believing everything's a conspiracy and people believing that nothing is conspiracy, and it's hard to find a balance.
It's hard to find a medium in that because there definitely is stuff out there that is not portrayed correctly, and it's definitely conspiracy. But then there's those out there like, oh, for example, George Bush calls 9/11. I feel like stuff like that is just way over like out of line. And
Honestly, I have no idea. I
the
haven't
thing is,
heard
like, the
anything.
people who do the wrong, well, I guess the wrong conspiracies, it's political, and I feel like that's just trying to get on one side. Like, oh, I'm Republican over there. That's very. I'm gonna be conspiracy for the liberal side. Like, I feel like that stuff's kind of wrong and blatantly obvious sometimes. But like the stuff we're talking about with like Bohemian Grove and all that stuff, I feel like that is a real possibility of like being like a real thing.
Oh, it 100% is. I mean, like Epstein Island, it's a real thing.
Gosh.
And I know he was at the Grove. Like it's just he was an elite, and he did not
I
kill
wonder if
himself.
Stephen Hawking was at the Grove.
Yeah.
Think they're ramp accessible.
He was on the list, and whether it's
So Epstein Island, I was on the list for Epstein Island too.
it's these corrupt
Yeah.
it's these corrupt people that can really change the world.
And it's like these people that come. Well, I'm not saying like they don't have any skills to like gain their own capital and stuff. Like all these people that come from nothing and then now they're just loaded with money. Like, yeah, I'm sure some of them actually work for that and like they have skills to like, of course, achieve their own capital and make a great life for themselves. But like others, you're just like, there's no way. It just seems fishy.
Some people get famous and spawn
Like
out of
especially
nowhere.
I'm not saying like TikTokers get famous, but like YouTubers, like there are I'm sure millions and millions and millions of YouTube channels out there.
Probably billions.
Yeah, but like, why are they getting famous? And you're not.
I don't know about. I think algorithms a
I'm
whole
not
big
saying
thing.
I'm not saying it is you. I'm just saying people like that. There's so many opportunities, and then only like a select few.
I get what
don't
you're.
know.
I get no. I get what you're saying. I view that. I think what you're saying makes sense, but I view it in the way of how some musicians pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I think it's. I
Like,
feel like
you think Leangelo Ball?
I don't even. know
I'm
who
a
it is.
swerve. You know what I'm talking about?
that guy.
Yeah. See,
S-
the thing about him, like, you're talking about musicians, so I just
again,
his
it's
name.
like here's the thing. Like again, I can't just say.
Definitely not Leangelo Ball though.
I can't
Just
say
kidding.
every musician is. I think Sabrina Carpenter's a little fishy. I know.
Yeah,
I
because
know that's a little.
I'm glad you bring that up because she was like on TV shows like 10 years ago. Like it's not like she's like this brand new like sensation, but like she was on this TV show. TV show stopped.
And you didn't see her for a while, did
Didn't
you?
see her for a while.
For a
Yeah.
while.
It was probably like since middle school.
And then she popped up out of nowhere.
She made one song and now she's just the greatest musician on the earth.
Popped up out of
And
nowhere.
she's literally being called like the next Taylor Swift.
And again, I'm not.
And of course, we are not saying that Sabrina Carpenter is part of the Bohemian Grove, but
She can't be.
but like, yeah, when you're talking about people just getting like popular out of nowhere, is really fascinating
It's
to me.
the message that people do when they're on stage that's so strange.
Would you sell your soul for taste buds to be popular?
I would never sell my soul. I would
I'm just
never.
kidding.
I would never like when.
And of course, we are not hating on like people who. Of course, I'm sure most people just get popular, famous, and make a lot of money because they're skillful. Like
correct.
we're not just hating.
Correct.
I'm just like, oh, they definitely did this, so
Yeah.
they're famous because they did this, so screw them. No,
This is where some people get into the quote of they're all corrupt. Everyone.
Yeah,
But
no,
they're not. They're
no,
not. They're
no,
not.
no.
Just
some people are. I mean, some people, which I love. A lot of sports players do this. Like they get all popular and they still preach. Like they still have like their religion that they boast about, which I love that so much.
I think sports people are less inclined because they're just so
Yeah,
physical.
that's just physical.
Yes.
That's just you being born with God's
100%,
gift. And I
100%.
love how they like just boast like Christianity and
I
like,
love that.
yeah, it's great because they could just be like, oh, I made it this far. I don't care what everyone else says. I'll just do whatever I want and be just a dick. So, it's great.
Yeah, man, there's just too much corruption. I don't like it. And I see it all the time on my phone. And I know that kids will see it and they don't realize it and they get monetized. I'm not trying to say this and it's not my place, I guess, but like Sabrina Carpenter, I feel like she never does anything. I feel like she literally is one of the most vulgar artists. And your audience is young women, which I'm not a young woman, of course, I don't think, but I don't think that's a good message to send, I guess. But I know I'm gonna get canceled.
Oh my gosh, Drew, you're canceled.
I just don't. I think a lot of what she says and does is just.
Yeah, I mean, some of it is fishy. Like, I'm not saying just her, but like other people like doing that kind of stuff.
Again, I say the same thing about like Uzi and all these rappers.
That's definitely fishy. That's like there's proof out there. Sorry, Isaiah, I know he loves Uzi.
I love Uzi, but good lord, you ever seen an Uzi concert?
Oh, it's probably just
the projectors, just steaming. Just so much.
I would hate that. That's why I've only been to one concert when I was a kid, and it was a Christian rap. So like,
I used to listen to the Newsboys.
He was called Lecrae. LaCroix. That's what you listen to?
No. That's just a brand of water. Sorry.
But like, I'm going to a country concert in October. October, I think. Maybe. But it's a country concert. And like, I'm not expecting like devils to be flying.
I noticed that's the hardest for me to ever pinpoint out of these country artists. They don't.
And the thing is, most of them like are very religious too. So like, you're like, there's no way.
Only thing is though, country is kind of streaming into the very extreme hip hop side of.
It is definitely
like Jelly Roll, getting into all that.
It's definitely changed. Like I know country used to be like the very slow singing. I got my banjo and not banjo,
folk.
But like
folk style.
Yeah, it used to be that. That's all it used to be at all. Period. And now it's like.
Morgan Wallen and Lil Durk.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen and Post Malone had a song. Like,
yeah, Post Malone's starting to.
So I mean, it is definitely changing. I don't know.
I hope that doesn't ruin the original great style of
country,
country-based folk style.
I'll be honest, that's pretty much all. I go to the gym when I listen to country. Like it is. I'm not gonna like. I'm not a big hip hop guy. I used to be. I'm not anymore. But
Coulter Wall.
Yeah.
Boyle boy, sorry.
Boyle boy.
Yeah,
I just country and talking about new artists. I feel like a lot of new artists come out from country, and it's just I know you're talking about they pop out of nowhere. I feel like honestly with country, it's like
you can though.
Yeah, I feel like country's a lot easier to get out there than because I feel like more people are listening to country more than it was hip hop. I know hip hop still is listened to more than country for sure.
Uh-oh.
But like, I feel like country's. Oh,
I forgot.
Is it hot?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
dude,
yeah, that is piping hot.
Thing could have just blown up and we wouldn't have known.
But like, yeah, I think country is becoming more popular. I think hip hop's going down a little bit.
Oof, it's hard to say.
But yeah, it is. I think it is. But like, I don't know. What you were saying with new artists just popping up.
Yeah,
I feel like country's a lot easier to like.
I'll retract a little bit of that. Like the yodeling kid in Walmart. I mean, you can get famous off of just a clip or something. It's just like I feel like it's so hard to grasp how you can really get famous without some.
Is that back still hot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, it's steaming hot.
Oh yeah, it's piping yacht.
Piping yacht. Dude, I'm a little excited about this. I feel like I'm more excited about this than the other. What do we have?
A creamy spinach Alfredo.
Yeah, I feel like I'm more excited for this than that.
Okay, I don't know if I'm more excited. I'm scared.
Get your spoon out. You with the spoon. You open it up a little bit.
No, I'm a little. One part of it's a little chiller, so I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw some salt.
Just give it one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just one. Yeah.
Nice little. Giving it feels like pudding. All right, I'm gonna give it a little open.
Oh, give it a little ASMR on the mic. Like you're jiggling around.
Oh.
You're not picking up. It is not picking up any of it.
Yep. Nope. Can't hear anything there. Let's just get it.
Let's just eat this thing. Imagine that just goes everywhere.
Why does it? Why would you
spare me?
Oh, there we. Oh.
What's the color in there? I know it's macaroni and chili.
Oh.
Oh. That does not look awful. Get the.
Give me a little open here, boy. Yeah, open up both
Oh,
of these.
you can hear that.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, open up both of those for me, and then I'll whisk it around in there.
You got enough in there.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta open it a little bit.
Wow, that was a good suckage there of water.
Oh, we're making contact. Okay, there's the salt. Okay,
give that a little whisk real quick.
Wait, get that pepper in there too, though. I'm gonna mix it up together.
Got some seasoning in this now. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
I
Invite us to the cookout.
Man, we use our ingredients.
All right, pepper's going in. Taste buds. All right, it's in. Okay, now I'm gonna.
We have entered.
Get a little up in there. Get on up in there. Give it a good little mix. I'm actually kind of excited for the seasoning in there.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll make it a little bit better.
A little more flavor.
And honestly, sorry if my audio is being a little weird. I'm moving around a lot. That creamy spinach was a little cold.
Yeah, it was. And then the color, I hated that color.
You want to go first? Or you want me?
No, I want you to go first. You all about the seasoning. I want to see you eat this.
Okay.
Oh, we got some noodles there. And make sure you get both.
Yes. There's
How's the chili looking?
All right, we got some meatage. I know it's hard to see.
Meatage and noodleage.
Like what you'd expect. I'm gonna go in for a little bite.
How are we thinking?
I mean, it tastes just like what you think.
It tastes just like chili and mac and cheese. See, that's what I'm kind of ranking this off of.
Not really chili though. It's just like a Chef Boyardee sauce.
Like,
chili's gotta have beans in it.
yeah, there's some beans.
Is there?
Yeah,
I didn't see any. Some beanage. Oh, that's a good bite.
that's good.
Not bad, no.
Taste what you think it tastes like.
Yeah. You want this cookie?
Nah, I'm good. Kind of wanted a bite of this.
Do it. Go in.
Dude.
I'm gonna eat in a little bit. So
I'm going to rank that pretty highly over the spinach. One,
Oh.
it's just not a bad
Easily.
taste. I could probably eat this whole bag if I needed to.
Oh yeah.
But, I don't know. It tastes like you'd think it would taste. So I'm going to give it an 8.8, 8.7. Yeah, I think it's one of the better things we've had on this show.
What?
not bad.
I would give it a 6.
Really?
And I would give the creamy spin. I mean, bro, I'm basing that out of like
I'm basing mine off of like mac and cheese chili. It is mac and cheese chili. Like it tastes just like you would think it'd be.
Yeah, I'd give it a 6.
Even based off that?
Well, I mean, if I made my own.
Well, of course you made your own. Isn't it?
Okay. If you're saying like I'm scoring it off of like all the MREs, I'd give it a 7.5.
What was better?
The creamy spinach was probably a 5.
That was bad.
I did not enjoy that.
One, spinach, bruh.
I mean, I don't even care about that, but it was just cold.
2,
noodles.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. But also, we've got some more experience. I feel like we did this for the spinach. Might be a little better, but we've got some experience now.
I still would have probably chose that.
How those Cheez-Its?
Mid, but I'm just curious as to why it's cranberries in these MREs. Maybe they know something we don't.
The government, man. These are from the government.
You know what? That's it. It's all corruption.
They are feeding their soldiers cranberries, so they are brainwashed.
You think?
You heard it here first. Taste Buds has debunked the military.
Been a while since I asked you this. But
Oh shoot, dude! Trump's calling me. I need to answer that real quick. Oh. He's hearing this.
I was like, for a second, I actually thought. I feel like I haven't asked you in a while, but any updates on Any aliens up in the sky?
Oh, dude, I've been up there like every day.
Oh,
I've been talking to them for real.
really?
They said they weren't going to come down yet. They said give it a minute, but
I've put more. I put more thought into the existence of aliens, and I've come to the establishment that I've established that if they are there, they are
nice.
benign. Yeah.
Benign. Wow, that
No.
is a vocab word right there.
I feel as if
I would say timid.
Yeah.
Benign is a crazy word to me.
if there's aliens and we're claiming that, let's just say every alien craft possibility photo that we've seen that wasn't like majorly photoshopped, that really isn't debunked, was real.
They'd be down here. If they wanted to kill us, they'd already do it by now.
That right there itself shows if they could get here through if the space is as big as it says, and it can travel through like interdimensional, intergalactical travel, they could decimate us.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. They could send a meteor this way. They could probably,
I've never thought about that way. You're totally right.
100%.
If they wanted, I feel like if they wanted to, and all this stuff was true, I wouldn't be talking right now. You wouldn't be talking right now. Tezos wouldn't be anything right now. Yeah.
I mean, we just have this pre-written thought that if something isn't from here, it's instantly evil. Which, why would we think that?
Yeah.
If we found out aliens existed, or if we travel to an alien planet, I don't think we'd try to kill them. Why would we try to kill them? I mean, it's like killing a person on this planet. I mean, they might not look like us, and sure, it's an alien, but what if aliens look like us?
That'd be crazy.
Like,
imagine
seriously.
aliens were really just like a different like Earth.
Yeah, and I'm not.
I wonder what taste buds is on the different planets.
I wonder what the setting would look like.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Do they
feel like
are there fraternities and other?
I feel like it would look like that episode of SpongeBob where everything was chrome. That'd be cool.
Everything chrome. Gosh.
Ah, man. I really do think aliens are a huge possibility.
I think so too. I mean, we've even like recently, like they've discovered more
And I
planets,
also
and
don't think that the spottings of aliens are them messing up. Like, if they have discovered how to use a device that has no engine and that sorely levitates off of a mineral or a material, they are smart enough to know to avoid us. I don't think they care that we spot them.
I remember as a kid, there was some TV show. I literally forgot what it was called, but it was like people, and they talked about their alien abductions or like their alien stories. And if that's actually true, that'd be so funny. Like I remember one time it was like, yes, I was abducted in my front yard, and I was being experimented with sexually, and then next morning I woke back up on my front porch, and I was naked. Like, I feel like that stuff just like not true at all. Like, and of course the TV show, it definitely is not true. But like, imagine if it was like that. I doubt it.
The only ones that somewhat interest me, like Travis Walton, for example, if he's probably the most famous. He had a movie made after him. Are the ones where the people passed the lie detector tests and saw that they
so that they were hooked up, and
yeah,
he's telling the truth.
but the thing is though, you could so Travis Walton, you know who that is?
No.
Travis Walton was a logger, and I can't remember where. But
a what?
A logger,
like
logs.
Oh, okay.
Back in like 19.
I thought you said vlogger for something. I was like,
no.
what? Okay.
And he apparently saw this bright light. He was with 5 of his, or a group of his coworkers. Drove over to this light into this clearing, and they all gave the same exact story. They all didn't like each other, but they all gave the same exact story, and they all passed the lie detector test.
Do you know the story?
Yes, he was claimed that he was abducted, and everyone thought the group of people killed him. That was with him, because why would anyone believe it? But from what he describes, he remembers.
So just him was abducted.
Yes.
Okay.
And he remembers waking up on a table. He says that they were small, skinny, like he hit one.
Like Martians.
Yeah,
Like that's what they look like.
He claimed that he hit one and it fell back lifelessly, as if it was a small child. He then claimed that while he was freaking out, the three aliens didn't change their facial expression, which he believed was because they were telepathically communicating with each other. Because there's this thought that if humans become so advanced and we were to use our minds telepathically,
there's no way. I feel like there's no way it's gonna be a thing.
But we wouldn't need to use our facial features because you just know what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But he claimed that soon after, a man that looked like a human came in there, and he doesn't know if it was one of them designed to look like him. He doesn't know if it was an actual person, if it was a robot, but it was a human-looking person that escorted him out, and they put this mask on him and stuff, and then apparently 5 days later, he was dropped off in the same spot, drove to a payphone, called up his family, said, I need you to get me, and they all passed.
But he's saying that, like, it's the same spot you said is where he got abducted?
In the general area, and what he thinks, because it was like he's had like 40-something years to think about it. He thinks that it was. This place is the second highest rate for lightning strikes, and there's a material. I actually watched Joe Rogan and him talk about it, but there's a material that.
I would like to hear Joe Rogan's opinion on this.
I watched listened to the whole thing. It was kind of goofy, but when lightning strikes, I think a tree or something, it creates this material that he thought maybe the creatures were trying to get at. They all pass. The thing that I don't understand is they all passed with flying colors. They all did, and they all took multiple, which I know you can also
cheat a lie
you
detector
can
test.
Yeah, you can gaslight yourself into thinking. So it's like,
or you just lie. So
I don't know, but
I feel like those are so like I don't want to that this guy. I feel like they're easy to pass.
He's alive.
No, I feel like they're easy to pass. The lie detector test.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I just be talking right now. I can just totally lie to you, but think I'm just people in my mind. I'm just like talking.
They're not used anymore.
I don't know.
Really, just because I think they used to be held criminally, but people could finesse their way out of it.
Yeah.
Like if you're a psychopath and you think you didn't kill anyone, then what is that gonna say? Like you're gonna be able to calm your heart rate. Like.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
We should try that. I just want to try it at some point in my life. Like,
instead of a lie detector test, I would rather do just because I feel like that'd be a waste of my money. I would want to do.
They're probably the good ones are probably expensive.
I
like,
would
very expensive.
I could care less, but I would rather do the cramp simulation thing. Or pregnancy simulation.
Pregnancy simulator.
I'd rather do that because
hell yeah,
I believe that would be worth my time, and just if it genuinely did simulate the pain.
Yeah. Have you seen that off Impractical Jokers?
I did see
does
that.
It's so funny.
I've seen that, and that's way more interesting and funny.
Yeah. And I feel like that show is Impractical Jokers is like not like faking it for the camera. So I don't know.
I would do it.
I would try that.
Maybe one day we'll do that on this.
Taste buds, but pregnant. Whoa!
The taste buds get pregnant.
Oh gosh, that would be even worse.
That'd be a great title, though.
No, it would not. But yeah, a lot of conspiracy today. A lot of just.
I tried to avoid
thinking about the world, the corrupt Earth we live on. Just kidding.
I tried to avoid any type of like crazy conspiracies because we got age restricted on. I was also going into saying very not good words.
Poop. Oh.
So I think it was best I steered clear. But if you had brought it up, then
it was great. I enjoyed it, and this was not bad.
No.
So this was not bad.
No.
Yeah, so it's not bad. It's
great.
Not bad. If I was in the field and I had to pop out one of these, I'd
cold. Imagine that. Cold.
Oh, I could. I would eat it. I would eat that oatmeal cookie and some Cheez-Its.
Yeah, I just eat the cookie, the Cheez-Its, and some cranberries.
Oh yeah, cranberries. Yeah.
I mess with those.
You miss what?
I mess with those cranberries.
Oh yeah.
They're nice.
Well,
that's all I got. I guess. As always,
listen to your taste buds.